Absolutely. Actually, in that video, we were talking about how having an inadmissible family member in Canada can impact your PR application as well. It makes you inadmissible too. So, we were talking about section 42 of IRPA, in which it is clearly mentioned that a foreign national, other than the protected person, is inadmissible on grounds of an inadmissible family member. So, if you have an inadmissible family member, for example, we get a lot of inquiries where we've been told that my husband was charged under assault or under DUI or XYZ reasons. Can I non-accompany him and continue with my PR application? Unfortunately, you cannot. Your PR application is equally impacted when you have a spouse who is inadmissible to Canada. Unfortunately, you cannot submit your PR application if your spouse is inadmissible to Canada. Um, Somebody argued on that, just posted a comment saying, oh, you need to do your further research and further study on it. That is not true. There is an exception there as well. So read the exception as well. This exception is only when you are applying for a temporary residence application. For example, if you're applying for a work permit and you have a spouse who is inadmissible in Canada, other than section 34, 35, 35.1 or 37, you are allowed to submit your temporary residence application, means your study permit or your work permit application, even if you have an inadmissible family member. For example, if your family member is or your spouse is inadmissible due to misrepresentation, section 40 of IRPA, then you are ineligible to submit your PR application until his inadmissibility is resolved. But you can definitely submit another work permit or study permit application in Canada. In that scenario, his inadmissibility will not impact your temporary application. But certainly, you cannot submit your PR application until you have a family member who is inadmissible to Canada. Thank you.